Good evening and welcome to the hashtag. In recent years, my friends have asked me, would you like to go to the movies? And I would have said something like, no thank you, I'm too busy, or no, but I'd love to go next weekend, let's do it then. These days I'm more likely to say something like, no thank you, I don't want to, because going to the movies is a little bit shit. Let's put it out there, movies are getting worse. We used to pay half as much at the cinema for movies that were twice as good. Money's not the only issue though. You have gift cards now. Gold class. Jeez, that's a good idea. What better way to kill the romance for you and your loved one than by separating your chairs by 5 metres of cushy armrest and a table so that you have to be friggin' Mr. Tickle in order to hold her hand? Surely being able to touch each other is more romantic, isn't it?
Did you know that in gold class you can get food and drink if you pay extra?
Yeah, thanks. That's pretty much the same as, you know, anywhere in the entire world. And frankly, I don't see the point of amazing gourmet food when the whole place is so dark that I can't even see the food and admire the fact that I'm eating anything decent. So kindly shut up, garçon, and get me another choc top. Oh, alright. I'll spoil myself. Make it a boysenberry.
Ah, the gold class gift card. What better way to show your loved one how much you care about her than by forcing her to choose one movie over the next 12 months from a list of absolute stinkers just so that you won't feel guilty about wasting your money by not doing anything with the gift card before it expires. What's that, love? You don't want to see American Pie the reunion? Well, that leaves us with the new Twilight film. Unless you want to chance it and see what comes out next month. Meanwhile, December 31st next year, expiry date, make a choice, tick-tock. Yes, I know it's a matter of personal taste, but even the things I used to like, the things that were constant, that were part of the same franchise, even they're getting worse. The Star Wars films are getting worse, the Indiana Jones films are getting worse, M. Night Shyamalan films are getting worse. Even the Twilight films are getting worse, and after seeing the first one, I didn't even think that was remotely possible. M. Night Shyamalan. Is it just me, or does that man look remarkably like Michael Jackson in his early years? Probably just a coincidence. Although I guess it's kind of fitting how The Sixth Sense is all about a small boy with a secret. But hey, that's not the only parallel. Signs is about a creepy man who looks like an alien who tries to attack a small boy on a ranch. Devil is all about a group of people in a small space who gradually become assaulted one by one and apparently no one's to blame. And Unbreakable is about a man whose life will never be the same again after his career ends in a train wreck. He then begins to suffer delusions that he's invincible and he releases a CD called Invincible. Except that didn't happen in the movie Unbreakable, but he did fall into a pool. Have you seen it? It's pretty cool. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, the movies. Not so great anymore. I think the problem is that movies have just become too easy to make. And as such, Hollywood don't even think about the content anymore. I'm not too easily offended myself, but I think it speaks volumes about the quality that Hollywood are producing when the most successful comedies are the ones in which poo is most frequently referenced, or swallowed, thanks change up. The most successful romances are the ones in which Zac Efron is playing the male lead, and the movies which collect the most money at the box office are films of the Twilight Saga. So my advice, don't go to the movies at all. You're much better off staying at home and hiring a DVD, or spending your time on YouTube watching hilarious weekly topical monologues delivered by tall people wearing a tie. In conclusion, I wish to say this. I know it's a matter of personal taste, and I know some of you will disagree, but I ask you, if modern movies are so damn good, with all of their amazing special effects and 5 swear words every sentence, then how do you explain the fact that the most recent Academy Award for Best Picture went to a silent film that looks like it came straight out of the 1940s? I'll tell you why. Because it's better. My name's Ashley McPherson. Cheerio over the rainbow. Twilight sucks!